I respect Conor McGregor, man, for whom motivation does not appear to be a problem. And given the hunt he's now on this rivalry, perhaps no win in his career, would mean as much as the one he can secure tonight to prove that he still is one of the very best in the world. The main event is next for Vegas. Not even load it. It's a pressurized cabin. Why would I load it in the cabin? It's the canvas beneath the summer. That should be fun. Jaw-dropping action. I got one! It's wildly entertaining. It's practice action to perfection. Looking forward to that. The Tomorrow War, now streaming. Ready to hit your team. Scenic Las Vegas, Nevada, the epicenter of the sports world this weekend, and soon all eyes will be on two of the very best who have graced the octagon, Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor, under the lights. Now live from the T-Mobile Arena here in Vegas, it is time for the main event for UFC 264, Poirier versus McGregor 3, brought to you by Modelo, rooted for those with a fighting spirit. What exactly is at stake tonight? Well, a whole lot in terms of legacy, but these fighter rankings are brought to you by EA Sports UFC 4. Shape your legend in EA Sports UFC 4. Get up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4. Conor McGregor, former simultaneous two-division UFC champion, opening tonight to leave Las Vegas as the #1 contender for Charles Oliveira's UFC lightweight championship. So one of the UFC's most intense rivalries historically comes to an end in the city in which it all began. And Dustin Poirier attempts to make it 2 in a row. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the live. I was just updating the titles. Excuse me, I've been at the arcade having a good time. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. You're not going to get to watch the fight here, but I am going to give you the best feedback I can. Yeah, I'm just eating and watching. Yeah. Welcome to the live. What's up, Mush? Salute to coming in. This is a 50-50 fight. I was out downtown and I came home early to watch the fight. Definitely 50-50. I got Conor McGregor winning in the first 2 rounds. After the first 2 rounds, I got Dustin Poirier. I was his first big test in UFC. Salute to all the soldiers in here. Smash that like button. I've never disliked somebody that much. Trash talking where I was at that time. It got into my head. Kind of get set again. I don't know what I'm stiff. Listen, the team head's going to get removed. I'm going to get on my way to the goal. It has just escalated throughout the week. We're about to hit the climax. Oh, he heard him. Looking to finish the fight. It is all over. Just like that. I was just angry, fighting a lot of emotion. Dustin won the last fight. It was enjoyable. Right now, they're just doing an introduction. No one's made the stage. I just stopped caring so much about what my opponent's saying. Gilbert Burns just beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson by unanimous decision. 29-28. This is what I do. I live for this every day. Dustin Poirier is a much improved fighter since the first time they fought. Oh, big left and now a right. What's up, Daniel? I'm doing great, man. I'm not here in Houston. I was just downtown having a great time, and I came home and watched the fight. No one was showing it. Thanks for joining, y'all. Smash the like button so we can get more people in here so I can have more people to chat with. I'm trying to hurry to eat before the fight starts. Happy birthday to you, bro. Much success and much luck to you and your family. Thanks for stopping by the stream.
Get that win back.
Conor McGregor says he's out for blood. We'll see. When I'm focused, like if I lose, when I get focused, I do better. Maybe Conor will do better too. Conor McGregor definitely know how to sell a fight. He said he's gonna knock the head off. He said he was gonna drill a hole through his head, knock his head off his shoulders. Conor McGregor talk a lot of shit. He got to back it up. All right, thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it, man. Salute. Yo, Conor going out with a Conor walk. He walking out to B.I.G. Biggie, 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 can't you see? He's looking pumped. The Conor McGregor walk.
Another signature win to prove that he is still one of the best, most skilled mixed martial arts athletes in the world. And he looks noticeably angry. He looks noticeably aggressive.
Joe Rogan's like, he looks noticeably angry, noticeably aggressive. Conor McGregor's got a lot of those black holes. You know how people go get those suction cups on his back? He's got a lot of those suction cups on his left side of his back. I wonder if he's coming into this fight injured.
You said it perfectly, John. The biggest star in mixed martial arts history, and it's not even close. It's unquestioned. Conor McGregor is to the sport of fighting. Now, we saw a return of the bravado, right? The character.
Moving like Barney. Moving like Barney. Moving like Barney. Moving like Barney.
The only way to see it is by him going in there and doing what we've seen him do on so many occasions. This kid's a special talent. Make no mistake about it. It's not all fluff. Conor McGregor should fight.
Conor getting a standing ovation as he steps into the arena. He's doing the strut and getting an applaud. Money, baby, money. Conor might be fighting for the money now. How much money is too money? Too much money. He ain't made enough. The average UFC salary is $146,000 a year. That's an annual UFC salary. The average NBA salary, $8 million. The average MLB salary, $4 million. Dustin Poirier tried to come out to James Brown. These fighters definitely love their black culture. They definitely love black music. Dustin Poirier coming out to James Brown. You can't get no funkier than that. Are y'all betting on the fight? Who y'all got? I would be shocked if Dustin can finish Conor in the first 2 rounds.
Well, he can do it all, right? This guy is a fantastic submission specialist. He is a phenomenal boxer.
Music does have a color code. James Brown, I'm black and I'm proud. There's definitely a color code to it. But you can love whatever you want. Me, as a black man, I love all cultures. I love the Asian culture, the Hispanic culture, the Italian culture, the Russian culture. I love it all.
In my mind, we have 2 fights here. We have the first round fight, and then we have the wrestler fight. Conor is absolutely the most dangerous at the beginning of the fight. He's a sprinter. He charges at you with lightning fast precision, and he has.
They're still in the introduction. Joe Rogan's like, Conor McGregor comes out with razor fast precision.
He's the proven product in 5-round wars. He's the more durable man when it comes to these wars of attrition that he favors, that he thrives in. And if you can get Conor McGregor into the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th rounds, his chances for victory grow much greater.
And Poirier's increased maturity is such that he's really not building this fight up in his head. He's staying in the moment. And he said much was made, of course, of the calf kick.
They got security stepping in between them. Dustin stepped in the ring and kind of tried to approach him.
Conor McGregor trying to get back on a championship path here in the UFC's lightweight division. Main event is upon us, folks. This Tale of the Tape is brought to you by WatchGang.com, the Watch of the Month club that gives a Rolex away every Friday. Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor are both.
Hey, I'm an anime nerd, baby. You see it?
4 days. Both men 5 foot 9 inches tall. McGregor will have a 2-inch advantage in the unfamiliar role of
Anime nerd, baby.
here now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Stephen Klubeck, Executive Director Bob Bennett. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Derek Cleary, Dolly Mongo, and Junichiro Kamisha.
Okay, I'm done eating.
When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This championship bout is brought to you by the new movie, Snake Eyes, coming to July 23rd.
Yeah, I love all cultures though, bro. I respect everybody.
Watching around the world. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial arts.
Yeah, my stream is lagging a lot. As the fight begins, there must be more people logging in to this stream.
UFC lightweight champion and the number 5 ranked lightweight contender in the world, the pride of Ireland.
The pride of Ireland. Mm.
Losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting.
When I see like their weight and their height, 5'9", 155 pounds, I feel like I could beat these dudes' ass, man. I know they're trained fighters, but I feel like I could take them. That's just my opinion. But who am I? I'm just a, guy on the couch. They're about to kick this fight off. Let's get it. Yeah. I be in the gym and I be strength training, and like rep for rep, set for set, I do just as much as the other dude, which means my cardio just as good as yours. Oh, Conor McGregor just opened the fight with a spinning back kick and missed. Did another spinning back kick, hit him in the hip. Conor with a heavy low kick. Conor controlling the center of the ring. And Dustin just missed a front head kick. Conor is leading the dance with the low strikes. He's entering with low kicks. He's keeping Dustin on the outside. Another spinning kick from Conor McGregor. My stream is lagging. Come on. It's really lagging. Wow. If they're going to keep doing this, I got to go to my backup stream. I'm on one site and it's failing. So now I got to go to the other site. Conor's in the middle of the ring from what I can see in the Muay Thai. He's switching between the karate stance and the Muay Thai stance. He's trying to throw Dustin different looks so he doesn't get comfortable. And the stream that I'm on keeps lagging like a bitch. The arena is loud. You can hear them yell. Wow. Dustin's got Conor down, up against the cage, 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Conor's got Dustin in a one-arm guillotine. Dustin just popped his head out. Dustin is on top of Conor in what looks to be full guard, pressed up against the fence. Dustin is looking to try to stand and elevate and throw punches. Conor doing very good defensively. He's got Dustin in another guillotine. Dustin popped out. Dustin just landed an elbow on top of Conor. Dustin is now in half guard. He's trying to climb up Conor and land some shots. Conor got his feet up on Dustin's hip, trying to just landed the elbow from the bottom. Nasty elbows from Conor from the bottom. Dustin did not like that and is trying to get side control. He's trying to gain position. He's throwing the elbow. They're both elbowing each other. Dustin with some nasty elbows from top. Conor eating them. Conor just evaded one or two. Dustin's in Conor's full guard. Conor's still on his back up against the fence. Dustin trying to create space and land. Just landed a big right hand from top position. Conor with an upward kick to the face of Dustin. Dustin shook it off and is now back in Conor's full guard. Conor trying to elbow Dustin from the top. From the bottom. Dustin is landing some sick elbows now. Conor's got to get up. This is not a good position. If I was him, Dustin is teeing off on Conor from the top. Oh, landed another good strike. He's in full mount. He's standing up and dropping bombs on Conor. Conor trying to up kick him. Dustin is elbowing Conor. Got him smashed up against the fence. This is a real nasty brawl right here. They're going at a fast pace. Very fast pace. I'm going to try my other stream source. Okay, it's working. The other stream is. Let me see what they look like. Yeah, Dustin's winning this round 10-9. It looks like Conor has a broken foot. The fight might be waved off. Conor broke his foot in the last. His foot, he can't move his foot. The fight has been waved off. Conor just broke his foot while under Dustin. Wow. His foot is like this. It's wow. Wow, I need to see footage of how that happened. I don't know how that happened, but Dustin just broke Conor McGregor's foot. It's broken off at the heel. Oh, wow. Conor McGregor was on the ground because he rolled his foot during the strike. He rolled over his foot and it went underneath him and went limp. He rolled back on his own ankle. Wow, Conor rolled his ankle while striking. His stance was too wide and he lost his footing and rolled his ankle. Wow. This is not a good look for Conor. His whole ankle went limp.
You're almost done.
Wow.
Add to curl button.
If you're just tuning in, Dustin just won the fight. Conor was striking like this, wide stance, and rolled over his ankle. Wow, upset. That's not how I wanted to see the fight play out, but Conor just rolled his ankle. He's going to be out for a few months. Conor broke his own ankle.
Not at all the way anybody really drew it up, man.
Not at all. I mean, and you know, man, it's unfortunate, but you know the reality is Dustin Poirier had a really good first round, and Conor McGregor had moments early.
Conor is still on the
had
ground.
moments early, but Dustin, by Conor trying to take the guillotine, Dustin got on top and dominated the ground. Unfortunate that when they came together to both throw, Conor takes a bad step, leg or ankle breaks, fight's over.
And they're going to split that leg and eventually get Conor McGregor out of here. But the entire
Conor's waiting on a split.
Was hoping to see a round 2. We won't see it.
Right here, you see the start of the fight. McGregor landed a lot of outside leg kicks. And is that the one that broke? I mean, that could be the one that broke, right? He landed so many outside kicks. But here, Dustin on the high crotch. McGregor jumps guillotine, right? A guy like Dustin Poirier is so well versed. He's a black belt. He took his time, waited until he was able to advance to the next position. The next position was the winning position for Dustin Poirier.
I don't know if they're going to rerun it, man.
He was able to posture up.
Conor might just walk away from that, man. You didn't roll your ankle, bro, in the fight. You broke your ankle. You got knocked out and then you broke your ankle.
Fast legs, everything. Got back to the feet.
Dustin did beat him.
And Conor hurt himself when they came together.
20th UFC win for Dustin Poirier. And the last 2, of course, have come.
His biggest
Against Conor McGregor. The official decision brought to you by
Crazy.
Guaranteed Rate.
Conor just broke his ankle.
Mortgage payment. Visit rate.com to get started. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round number 1, Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest based on a doctor stoppage, declaring the winner by TKO, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
I am here with the winner, Dustin Poirier. Dustin,
Crazy
first of all,
fight.
Congratulations on a very impressive victory.
This is upsetting.
You and Conor are going. Let's see what he's saying. Go get him. I'm going to him as well. But I want
Conor's busted up. Looks like Conor's got a busted eardrum.
Obviously, you got him down. You landed some vicious ground and pound. And in the last seconds of the fight, in a crazy freak accident, he misses a punch and breaks his own ankle.
He fractured on one of the checks at the beginning of the fight. And he broke on a punch, yeah, for sure. When I pointed at him at the beginning of the fight, that's when I checked the good kick. I bet that's when it cracked.
You felt it.
I felt something, but I mean, he's kicking me hard, you know.
Makes more sense that it broke where it broke in that regard.
Yeah, it was probably cracked, and then just on the twist of the punch, finished, you know.
This is a very strange fight. In that the first fight, there was all this animosity. The second fight, Conor was very friendly to you. But then leading up to this third fight, you know, the last few weeks, he's made things very personal.
Yeah, I can take, you know, like, even the trash, like, there's no holds bar with the trash stuff, right? But murder is something you don't clown around, you know, there's no coming back from that. This guy was saying me to murder me and all kinds of stuff. He was telling me he's going to kill me tomorrow. I'm going to leave here in a coffin. You don't talk like that to people, man. I hope this guy gets home safe to his beautiful family, you know?
The way the fight was going, clearly you felt like it was going.
Dustin Poirier, I don't know if you guys can hear the audio, but Dustin Poirier says that he checked one of Conor's ankle, one of his kicks, and believes he fractured it at that moment, and that it was just fractured, and then then while being thrown, it broke completely because of the pressure. Just, you know, Conor McGregor is an explosive fighter. He's strong, he's fast.
Anticlimactic for you, or are you happy about this victory?
I mean, dude, you know, karma's not a bitch, she's a mirror. And, you know, this guy's Preston said the wrong shit, and I've been busting my ass, and then sometimes these things happen. And, I beat the guy.
Well, you're a good man. Congratulations, sir. Enjoy your victory.
Crazy fight.
Go to thegoodfightgroup.com. We're raising money. Me, Justin Wren, Manny Pacquiao. We're raising money to build housing in Uganda for the Pygmy people. And also, there's a very special young man battling cancer from Louisiana in the audience named Peyton Murphy. It's an honor to have you in the building, man. You're a real inspiration. You're a real fighter. I can stop anytime. You're a real fighter. I love you, brother.
Dustin Poirier, ladies and gentlemen.
Dustin Poirier just won. Good fight. I think Dustin brought his dad in the arena. He's got his dad and his mom in the arena. He's got his wife in the arena.
Joe is efforting an interview with
Good
Conor
fight.
McGregor and is moving in now.
A lot of people are getting injured while kicks are getting checked. You know, fighters are getting better at checking. Joe Rogan is on the ground interviewing Conor McGregor, who is still on the ground because he broke his ankle.
Boxing the bleeding head off him, kicking the bleeding leg off. Usual so he's doing to close the distance. This is not over. If we have to take this outside with him, it's all outside. We don't give a bollocks.
Conor McGregor said it's not over. He said if you got to take it outside, you got to take it outside.
He checked is what broke your leg.
There was no check. There was not one of them I checked. Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby.
Oh, damn. He said your wife is in my DMs. Hey, baby. Wow.
You're looking big, you little hoe.
Oh, wow. Conor is real disrespectful right now. He's got his fucking ankle broke. He says your wife is in my DM. Conor is angry.
Tell us what you thought was going on.
Just the thing had separated and we played and landed on the wonky leg like Anderson Silva at the time. Something similar to that. It's a fucking mad out business. Shake.
Listen, it was a wild fight for as long as it lasted. I'm sure you'll be back, and I'm sure you're going to watch Dustin again, and I'm sure he'll oblige you. Yeah.
Conor looks angry and frustrated.
Post-fight interview brought to you by EA Sports UFC 4. Shape your legend at EA Sports UFC 4. Get up to 50% off for a limited time.
Conor's got a busted eardrum. He's got blood coming out of his ear.
Right, the emotion. Dustin was trying to go at him over there, and then Conor was yelling at him. These guys don't like each other, man. And
What's up, Lil J? Salute for the comment.
where we don't see these two locked in the octagon.
It's 2-1. It's not 1-1. Conor just got knocked out.
Feels pretty convicted in the 2 straight wins. A lot of the MMA matches
It says Dustin Poirier has the most knockouts in UFC history. 8. He just passed Barboza and Melvin Gillard.
Well, in a few short minutes, we will recap all the
Crazy fight.
264 post show on ESPN Plus. Michael Bisping, Dominic Cruz, and Brett Okamoto join me and Megan for all the reaction and analysis from UFC 264. That is only on ESPN Plus.
Conor McGregor just broke his ankle. Conor McGregor was throwing a punch, and on his back foot, he's throwing a punch like this. On his back foot, his foot just rolled over. His ankle rolled over. Dustin says that he believes his ankle got fractured when he checked the kick. He said he felt something unusual. And Conor says, no, you didn't check my ankle. It wasn't fractured. So Dustin says that he felt it possibly get fractured, and then it broke completely. His ankle, it's like a low ankle, like right here. His whole ankle was like right there.
In terms of the winner of this fight, it is Dustin Poirier. He has that #1 ranking. Do you think that this performance now
Conor's being rolled out on the stretcher.
UFC lightweight world title?
A fan just tried to touch Conor. He's like, yo. Conor's walking out. He's being rolled out of the stage acting like he's still the man. That's funny. Conor just went full delusional right now. He just lost it. He just lost it acting like he's still the man.
What that matchup looks like then, Charles. Oh, what does that matchup look like between he and Dustin?
Charles Oliveira is out here looking like a superstar. Says he's ready for Dustin Poirier. Charles said it's going to be a war. He's ready. He's a champ.
We're ready to watch, Charles. Thank you so much for
I'm ready for that fight. Charles versus Dustin.
All right, guys. Now out to Max and Brett on the mezzanine outside. Guys, take it away.
Thanks, Teddy. It looks to me like Conor has entered that phase of his career where an ending like this may help him in a way, because people are saying, even on this broadcast, well, there wasn't a
if you spend money on this pay-per-view, I feel bad for you too, bro. You ain't gonna call your cable up and try to get a refund, huh?
You know, you think about Joe Theismann, you think about
the football injuries that when you've seen this kind of injury before, not everybody even returns from that injury. So that's the first thing you got to think about is how unfortunate that is and how dire that injury can be. But for me, he was winning the fight, Poirier beat. It's always about the battle of geography. Who wins the battle of geography? Who gets to the area in the ring, or in this case, in the cage, that is best suited for their talents? And that was Poirier. There's no doubt about it, because he's better grappler, he's better at jiu-jitsu, he's better on the floor, on the mat. And he got to the place he needed to.
I had Conor losing after the third round if he got there, but it's a shame, man.
Close when he was on the floor, when he's going to
Sucks.
be able to.
Conor was talking so much shit. Conor said he was gonna murder that man. He said his wife was in his DMs. He said he's gonna fucking kill him.
The geography he wanted. And one other thing, we're in the capital of gambling over here. It seemed to me like Conor went all in.
Going for the guillotine.
Yeah, when he went for the guillotine, he went all in, much like a poker player would say, okay, this is my opportunity right now. I'm putting all chips
It's
in.
interesting that you bring that up because I had the same impression that this is not something Conor's really comfortable doing.
It's funny, they're having the post-fight talk, and they got Max Kellerman and Teddy Atlas breaking down the MMA fight. Not Dustin Poirier, not Dominic Cruz. I'm sorry, not Dominic Cruz. Not Michael Bisping, not Chael Sonnen. They got boxing guys reviewing the fight after it's happened, and they're not using any MMA logic at all. Teddy Atlas is referring this MMA fight to poker, saying that Conor put all his chips into his performance, that it was a battle of geography, that the guy who put himself in the best position in the arena. They're trying to talk about boxing while talking about MMA. Why do they have Max Kellerman and Teddy Atlas breaking down the fight? Where is Chael Sonnen? Where is Kamaru Usman, Tyron Woodley? Where's the real motherfucking MMA fighters breaking this shit down? You have Max Kellerman there. I mean, you have Max Holloway there. Have Max Holloway explain the fight.
When there's range.
And he used to be able to get that range. But, I saw two guys in there tonight, Teddy. They're both 32 years old. But one looked like a fighter in his prime who's at the top of the sport or near it. And the other looked like a guy who's not that right now and may never return to that. The fact of the matter is, Conor went from beating.
Max Kellerman just said Conor's out of his prime and will never return there. They're showing the people leave the arena. They're showing the people on the floor. Everybody leaving the arena looks upset. They look low on energy. They look disappointed. Nobody is excited or thrilled about this fight. This fight was a fucking letdown. This was a shit show. This fight was a shit show.
UFC 264, Poirier versus McGregor 3 has been brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC, and by EA Sports UFC 4. Available now for up to 50% off for a limited time on Xbox One and PS4.
Dana White's got to be pissed at this, man. I'm wondering how many people are calling up their cable subscription and asking for a refund on this fight. Sorry, bro, I can't show the interview, but salute for the comment, Joe. I had 2 videos get copyrighted strike, so I don't show any content or try to show any audio anymore. So I don't want my channel to get burned anymore. But that fight was a shit show. Dustin was landing some hard elbows from the top position in that first round. He got Conor down and was landing some heavy elbows. In my opinion, Conor is the same Conor, and I don't even say the same Conor. Conor is since being at 150, he listen, at 145, Conor had power and size over everybody. At 155, Conor's got power, but it's not the type of power he wants you to think. The way Conor talk like he got, Francis Ngannou power at lightweight, and he does not. He does not, because no one is getting rocked by him. I mean, he did drop Eddie Alvarez a few times, but what has he done for us lately, man? I would love to see Conor get back in there, man. If I'm Conor, I'm healing up and I'm going after Nate Diaz again. I'm not taking the Dustin Poirier fight right now. Dustin Poirier is in his prime. He's consistent. He's training hard. He's smart. He's strong. He's at 155 and been there for a minute. If I'm Conor, I'm fighting Nate. Nate cannot knock you out. Nate is not checking kicks. Nate is not throwing kicks. Nate is not taking you down. If I was Conor McGregor, I'd be trying to heal up and fight Nate Diaz. I'm not fighting Dustin Poirier no more. If I'm going to fight Dustin Poirier, I'm fighting him after he gets the belt. The best thing that Conor can do is leave Dustin alone, let him fight for the belt. If he wins the belt and you beat Nate Diaz again, then you get that 155-pound strap opportunity. But if you fight Nate Diaz and you lose, you really in the back of the bus. But if I'm Conor, I'm not fighting Dustin yet. I'm not fighting Dustin until I get more experience, more time in the ring. Conor is looking frail. He's looking weak. He said Dustin was looking frail, was looking weak. No, Conor's looking frail and looking weak. Conor's been drinking too much alcohol. His bones is getting weaker, unreliable. His shin is deteriorating. His jaw is deteriorating. Conor McGregor's in a tough spot right now, man. I want to see Conor McGregor, do well. Whenever I play the UFC fight game, Conor McGregor is a top pick for me at 155. Conor McGregor's got the moves, he's got the skills, but he threw so many leg kicks that were hard. He stepped back and he was throwing a lot of kicks. He was throwing a lot of kicks and he fucking fractured his ankle, man. If you're an MMA, you trying to throw kicks, it's tough.
He checked it on the shin, right? If he's saying that the shin cracked, that had to happen because the shin hit the knee or the other shin.
It looked like the ankle, right? Like watch when he kicks it.
Crazy.
Right, run it back, watch Paul. See, look how he kicks it with the front of his foot. See that? And it's like it isolates the ankle.
Okay.
Like it shifted the ankle there. I'm telling you, in training, when you can stop kicking for a few days, you do that. A few days off is what you have to do because anytime you hit it, it hurts.
He pointed at it.
You kicked out was short.
He also probably felt the instability when you can feel when people land on you if they land well, right? But if that was it and that damaged it and then it gave out, that makes more sense because if you look at the way it gave out, well, also I think Conor was exhausted. So here it is.
Conor was exhausted. Joe Rogan says he believes Conor was exhausted. Conor went for a guillotine on Dustin and it wasn't there.
Real trouble for a couple of seconds, but Dustin did a great job of stepping up, using the cage, stepping over the legs, managing to avoid the full guard and avoid the submission with full leverage. Then
Dustin landed some brutal elbows, man. This fight here.
By a guy who's at the top of this game.
Dustin smashed Conor McGregor, man.
Now here it is. Here's the step.
Oh my goodness. When you see him step, his ankle went like that. Oh my goodness. And Conor yelped out in pain and fell back. Man, Conor's ankle was fucked. Herb Dean waved it off. People talk about Herb Dean don't stop fights. Herb Dean be like, if he die, he died. Well, no. He heard Conor McGregor cried. He saw the pain in his eyes. And he said, we're going to keep you alive. And then he fucking waved the fight off.
So it almost like his foot, the connector of his foot and his ankle touched the ground. Look, make no mistake about it. This fight was trending in the wrong direction for Conor McGregor.
Yes.
Let's not sugarcoat it, right? For all that he is, Dustin Poirier is at the top of his game. And he was beating him up on the ground. Conor McGregor felt that kick. Then he go for guillotine out of character a bit because my ankle may be a little jacked up. You don't know. A lot of questions. This might be, though, a good way to lose for Conor McGregor because I looked online already and I see so many people going, you can justify a fourth fight.
If Conor
Look, you can always justify a fourth fight if you want to get paid.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm sure Dustin wants to get paid. And the animosity appears to be real now.
It's real.
It's so weird.
No
After the
doubt.
second fight, they're all buddy-buddy afterwards.
Well, it has to do with this $500,000
Salute, Big Frosty.
donation that Conor professed to be making to Dustin's charity. There was a little delay or whatever it was, and Dustin publicly voiced his impatience with that, and that laid the foundation for.
Dustin looked like he wanted to go at him. When you about to interview Joe,
Yes.
when you watch it back, he's like, the officials are holding Dustin away because there was a lot of personal things said in the fight. Now, remember last time personal things were said, Habib jumped the fence.
Yeah.
Right? Like, so it's like he gets the people in a way that really upsets him. But guys,
Conor McGregor said Dustin's wife was in his DMs. Conor McGregor's trying to get too personal, man. He's getting a little bit of
Now you can't justify that.
Conor McGregor went from being a showman to trying to be a thug, and it's not even needed. I mean, if you grown, you realize like he's just talking shit. He's like Conor McGregor is really acting immature in during this whole fight. Immature, not giving Dustin any respect. You know, bringing up the wife.
Guys, we talk about these lower leg attacks and how debilitating.
It's not needed, man. That's why he got his ass beat.
Think about it, right? Jim Miller talks about this all the time. There's a price to be paid for the thrower as well. Whether it's Chris Weidman against Uriah Hall, Jim Miller said he threw a kick in the Nate Diaz fight. He was in pain for 3 years. So it's a trend. We talk a lot about it, but if you land wrong, disaster can
It looked like Conor was kicking the thigh. Conor wasn't really kicking the low leg like Dustin was. Conor was actually kicking a traditional leg kick above the knee, hitting at the thigh. He was kicking so hard.
And he was having really good results with it. I think whatever happened with the ankle, that might have played a factor, but I also think Conor fades. Let's just be honest. He's not a guy that, like, is going to fight the same pace for 5 rounds. Dustin is. And we said this going into this fight. If it goes in the first round, Conor can crack him. He can take anybody out in the first round.
Crazy.
You go into the second and third round, and the odds heavily favor Dustin.
Well, the grappling only started once Dustin Poirier hurt him with the hand.
Yes.
Right? That's when the grappling started. It wasn't Dustin that shot immediately. Dustin hurt him with the hands. Conor clenched him, pulled him to the octagon. Dustin went for the single leg. Right? So Conor saw guillotine because Poirier was lifting his head. Right? But that's how you finish a high crotch. You get your head across the back to finish. So it gives you this false sense of you got a guillotine. Reality is, Poirier is a black belt. But Max Kellerman, you know, Conor McGregor's not done, right? This guy still has a lot to give this sport. I believe that in time, if he heals, I think he can still fight at a high level. I really do.
Oh, there are plenty of lightweights that he matches up favorably with. And I just have to say, for all the doctors in MMA, you think about these injuries right on pay-per-view since fans are to Jimmy Crute, Chris Weidman, Jacare Souza, Jamal Hill.
It's kind of crazy.
Conor's fighting the absolute best.
Yes.
Right? It's not like he's fighting the absolute best.
The idea that he's washed up based on that performance seems ludicrous.
Now they have Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier arguing what Max Kellerman said in his interview. And Max Kellerman, a boxing analyst who never boxed a day in his life, tried to say that Conor looks like a man that's past his prime and looks like he's possibly done. Daniel Cormier and Joe Rogan, the real MMA analysts, are going back and saying, no, Conor McGregor has a lot more time left, that Conor McGregor can heal up, and he's favorable in a lot of matches. This is why I hate when you have boxing or ESPN analysts who have never done the sport come into the sport. I feel like I can do a better job analyzing these fights than Stephen A. Smith, than Skip Bayless, than Max Kellerman, than Teddy Atlas, than all those people. Honestly. So guys, you can go to UFC on YouTube and watch the press conference. I'm sure Dustin Poirier is going to have a lot of words for Conor. I'm sure Conor He's probably being rushed to the hospital now, so you're not going to get his interview, but he might have something on Twitter for y'all later. It's crazy. Stephen Thompson lost by unanimous decision versus Gilbert Burns. And Gilbert Burns has called out everybody at 170. He called out Nate. He called out Leon. He called out Kamaru. He called out Jorge Masvidal. Gilbert Burns wants his shot at 170, and he got beat decisively by Kamaru Usman, but he feels like he can have his day, so we'll see. Greg Hardy was knocked out in his fight.
And doesn't that look refreshing right about now? And then, of course, it was time for the co-main event. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox were in the building. They saw Gilbert Burns put together a masterful game plan. He executed it to perfection, and he retains his number 2 ranking, gets past even one of Thompson by decision. And then, of course, it was time for the main event.
Conor McGregor broke his fucking ankle, man.
While it lasted 5 minutes.
Yep.
But then, of course, the injury that was heard around the world as Conor McGregor fractures his lower leg.
Conor McGregor fractured his lower leg. Ooh, he rolled his fucking ankle, man. He rolled the shit out of his ankle. His ankle, if his ankle is like this, he rolled it like this. Crazy. I like watching Conor McGregor, man. He's entertaining. But it's over with. TJ Dillashaw, they're doing a special on TJ Dillashaw. I don't know who TJ Dillashaw is about to fight. They need to check it for EPO and everything else under the sun. If you're busted for steroids, when you come back, you need to start at like number 15. If you're top 5, you need to go down to number 10. If you were number 10, you need to go down to number 20. Man, crazy fight. Thanks for stopping by. I'm surprised this video didn't get more traction, but I didn't have videos leading up to this one, so I guess I just didn't have this theme. But at the end of the day, it was a great event, a great fight, because Dustin had the last laugh. You know, a man talk about your wife, you gotta beat his ass on everything. So do you guys think Dustin Poirier can beat Charles Oliveira? Let me know. What do you think? I got Charles Oliveira over Dustin Poirier, but I think it'd be a good fight. All right, guys, I'm going to be signing out here. Catch y'all later. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to subscribe. Press the like button on your way out. Any last questions about MMA? If you guys got any MMA questions, let me know. If you guys have a fight you're interested in, let me know real quick. Rep your city, where you from. This is the call out session. So if you want to call out, rep your city. If you want to call out, rep your state. If you want to call out, rep your country. Any MMA questions, go ahead and ask those because it's been a long day. I've been whipping ass all day today, getting ready for this fight. I'm disappointed in the results. I'm disappointed in the way it played out. Tough. So y'all let me know. Any fights y'all looking forward to? Any MMA questions? It's over with. I don't see any comments. I don't see anything. I appreciate you guys watching, but you guys aren't giving me anything to really talk about right now, and I'm talked out, man. I went to the arcade today. I was hooping. There's this awesome arcade here locally that I went to. It was packed. It's always packed. It's a real turn up spot, and I had a good time. You know, here in Texas, the pandemic, we're not wearing masks. You can wear a mask, but it's not required. So we were all at the arcade, hooping, race car driving, fighting, whatever you can name. You know, we were playing it, and I was winning a lot of the time. I'm ultra competitive, had a great time, and yeah, I'm the king of this shit. So, you know, if y'all want more, just subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. I really gotta go now because y'all ain't saying shit. So, you know, much luck, many blessings, and I'll catch y'all next time, man. I'm out.